you all, and welcome to my channel, Overcoming Gluttony. My name is Alicia, and I used to weigh 327 pounds, and I currently weigh 260 pounds. I've been successful at keeping my weight off since July of 2020, and at the time of this recording, it is March of 2023. In January of 2023, about 3 months ago, I decided that I will no longer eat meat and dairy products until I can find a company or a farmer that I feel comfortable with. I feel like our meat is toxic and being poisoned with hormones and steroids and whatnot. So I choose not to eat the meat or the meat byproducts. And I also decided to severely cut back on my table sugar and remove cooking with oil. So I'm going to show you what I've meal prepped for myself this week, plus all of the food that I have in my household. So my breakfast consists of, oh, and by the way, most of my food is organic. My breakfast consists of these vegetables and fruits right here, which is carrots, cucumber, avocado, and these cherry tomatoes. I normally turn an avocado into guacamole by adding lime and salt and cilantro if I have any. And my lunch that I've meal prepped for myself this week consists of this organic pasta that is made out of brown rice and quinoa, I think. We'll be able to see once we look in my refrigerator and we can look at the packaging. And also some guacamole and the sliced mojo potatoes with chili on them. Salt, pepper, chili, and then some of the other mojo potatoes have salt, pepper, and curry. Now, this meal that I've meal prepped for myself, I would give it a 7.8 out of 10. I really enjoy eating these penne pasta because it's like a finger food. Kind of reminds me of like eating a chicken wing or something like that, or eating some sushi. I like just being able to pick it up and put it in my mouth. This recipe, if you will, is extremely simple. I boiled this pasta in some water that had salt and white pepper and black pepper in it, and then I added some curry. I found that when I added the curry, it made it taste bad, but without the curry, it was really slamming, which means very delicious. So it was really, really good. And I still enjoy it now, but, you know, it would just taste better without the curry. And disclaimer, these potatoes are frozen. I may end up throwing all the potatoes that I meal prep for myself out because I find that the potatoes do not taste as good as they would had I not frozen them and just kept them in my refrigerator. The reason why I freeze my food is because when you eat organic food, it goes bad so much faster. But next time I will refrain from freezing my potatoes, and instead of just cooking them once a week to last me 6 days, I will choose to cook them twice a week. And then hopefully the shelf life of 3 days will last for these baked potatoes, which it should. And I also found it quite surprising that I could bake potatoes and they come out really good without any oil. I thought it was going to be kind of nasty since there was no oil, but actually I think it tasted better without oil. So on to the nuts. These are cashews and sunflower seeds, and I added my own salt, and there's a spoon in here somewhere. It's a spoon that I use to scoop it out and put it in my mouth. Oh, there's the salt. I added my own salt. This is about a 2-day supply. I really enjoy eating these when I find myself hungry, maybe because of exercise, maybe because of stress, maybe because I like the taste. But I enjoy eating these and having these as opposed to going to a Mexican fast food place, which I was doing quite regularly, sometimes up to 4 times a week. Due to me being hungrier, I would just go get a bean and rice burrito. But instead, having these nuts is fantastic. They're lightweight, they're easy, they're convenient, they're delicious, and they're helping my hair get so much stronger. So much stronger and healthier. So yeah, now we're going to look at what I have in my cupboards in my refrigerator. So up here I have my smoothie ingredients, which consist of vanilla, nutmeg and cinnamon, honey. There are some, what's that called? Popcorn kernels back there, as well as there's 1, 2, 3 jars in the back. You can see they're golden tops of different kinds of honey that I haven't tried yet. There's neem honey, acacia honey, and white honey. And then there's also that honey bottle right there. Right? And then down below here we have my water bottles. I like to keep water on hand. That helps me, that encourages me to drink it more frequently when it's easily accessible. And right there. And now we are going to successfully plug in my refrigerator without the plug falling. Bam, we did it. All right, so now let's look inside of my freezer. Okay, so up here in this top level, there's just extra Ziploc bags for me to put when I buy more fruit for my smoothies, like strawberries, mangoes, pineapple, and whatnot. Currently, these are the smoothie ingredients that I have right now. They, for the most part, are all peels from the fruit that I eat. So these are smoothie ingredients that are peels. So here's banana peel, orange peel. This is sweet potato peel. And these are mandarin peels. And these two right here are green grapes and red grapes. And back here is some flour. Now, rather than continuously having all these peels that are kind of like overflowing to the point to where I'm not even putting the orange peels that I have inside of here anymore, or the banana peels inside of here anymore, I actually need to go ahead and have a day of making smoothies already pre-made and freeze them in Ziploc bags and just have the smoothies consist of the peels, like all these peels and all this leftover fruit. And then I'll be able to allow myself to buy some more fruit to have, you know, the strawberries, the pineapple, the mango, and stuff like that. But I won't buy those other ingredients until I finish off these. I'm also going to, rather than buy more fruit, I'll just have a smoothie peel, a smoothie peel smoothie, instead of like eating oranges and bananas, because I really need to get rid of this fruit. So I'm gonna hold back on buying fruit until all of this is consumed, or at least so I say. So here's the side of my freezer, and I have right here are some extra bags of the potatoes that I showed you that I meal prepped. Like I said, if I don't like the taste of these because they've been frozen, I will throw them away and just take it as a learning lesson to not freeze my potatoes. And then these are broths. These are bean broth from pinto beans that I made, and down here is some bean broth from black beans that I made. Now we'll take a look inside of my refrigerator. Okay. And I like to show you all the food that I have so that you can see what I'm doing to maintain a healthy lifestyle. So here are avocados, which is great that they can last in the refrigerator for 2 weeks and still taste yummy and creamy. Here's limes. These are mandarin oranges, and I ate about 8 of these on the first day that I got them. They were so good. I don't normally shop at Walmart, but I needed to this past week because it was convenient for me. And these organic mandarins are, you don't need to give me cheesecake, you don't need to give me bundt cake, you don't need to give me sweet potato pie. Give me some of these things. They are so delicious. And then here are some cucumbers and heirloom tomatoes. On this level right here where you see these oatmeal bags, this is my emergency supply food in case grocery stores can't supply us with food. I have oatmeal, nuts, dried fruit on that level. And then down here you can see a lonely bottle of water. I prefer my water room temperature as opposed to cold. So I only have one bottle of water down here. And then I have some organic rotini that I haven't opened yet. And then this is my penne pasta that I showed you guys that I really enjoy eating. And the ingredients in here, what are the ingredients? I guess it's just whole wheat. Oh, it says that this is organic drum whole wheat flour. So that's all it's made out of. Whoa, and they just fell. Okay, so it's organic whole wheat flour. And here is some extra pasta that I had meal prepped that I'll be able to eat later. And here, this Red Vines container is some carrots that I have. And then on the side of my refrigerator, I have my herbs that I never seem to use taped up on the side right here so that I can efficiently use my space. And then right here, there's some organic mustard. And the herbs I have are sage, thyme, and some more sage. Here's some wild rice that I haven't cooked yet. I'll probably get to this next week once my pasta is all gone. And then here's some oatmeal. This is quinoa. And inside of my butter dish, there are cloves and garlic. Down here on this level of my door, I have some fenugreek seeds, some tri-colored quinoa, some baking supplies like baking powder and baking soda. Inside of my little crisper drawers, that one has nothing. And this one has my nuts and snacks and stuff that I can snack on. So I got some cashews, some dried apricots, Brazil nuts, pistachios, and some dried figs. It's really amazing at how I can use the dried apricots, dried figs, and normally I have dates and raisins in there too. And I can use that as my sweet. You know, I don't have to go for the Oreo cookies or the Rice Krispie treats or the Twix anymore. I can use that for something. I can use that as for when I have a sweet tooth. These are amazing because they don't make me addicted. I can wait all day. Like if I have a sweet tooth, I can wait all day until I come home and nibble on about 4 of these. 4 apricots, maybe 4 dates, maybe 2 dates, maybe a few figs. And it keeps me satisfied. And when I say I nibble on 4 of these, I mean literally just 4 total. And sometimes it might just be 2. And I'm really happy with that because I remember when I would go to the vending machine and pretty much spend $6 at the vending machine buying 6 different candies and still not feeling satisfied. So yeah, it's really great that I'm really thankful that I have this dried fruit to replace the sugar that I would eat. So now let's go over to my food pantry. So this is my food pantry right here. On this level, I have my knives and my smoothie straws. I also have a hand blender on the other side, and you can't see it because it's being blocked. And these are my hand blender tools. Right here I have the lids for my pots and pans. Here I have extra pots and pans. On this third level, I keep, you just heard some stuff I'm about to donate, Fall. On this level, I keep my most used cooking items. So I have Reynolds wrap, parchment paper, saran wrap, Ziploc bags, skewers, and I also keep my spices in here, such as nutritional yeast, salt, pepper, black pepper, white pepper, red chili pepper, and curry are the current spices that I have. And yeah, I dig out of this container the most. And then down here I have my extra supplies, which is extra salt, extra pepper, extra Ziploc bags, and my travel salt and pepper with me, as well as like an empty bottle for me to make my herbs. So that is my food pantry right there. And that concludes what I have eaten this week. So thank you so much for watching and joining me on this journey. I hope you all are well, and goodbye.